Dear students, welcome to the third part of Group 16. Here we are going to study about oxo acids of sulfur. Sulfur forms large number of oxo acids, but some of them are unstable, but most of them are exist in solution. Let us discuss one by one. The first oxo acid of sulfur which we want to study is sulfurous acid. See the formula H2SO3. What about the structure? It contains one S double bond O and two SOH bond with a lone pair of electron. The next one is sulfuric acid. Here the same structure, but only thing is the double bond O, the lone pair of electron become double bond O. Next important oxo acid of sulfur is pyrosulfuric acid. Formula H2S2O7. This is just like two sulfuric acid units unite together in oxygen atom. The next important oxo acids of sulfur is peroxo disulfuric acid H2S2O8. The same structure of pyrosulfuric acid, but the thing is two sulfuric acids are united together by two oxygen atoms. That's all about oxo acids of sulfur. As per syllabus, the structure of oxo acids are very important for the case of board exam. Let us discuss something about the very important oxo acid of sulfur called sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid H2SO4 is called sulfuric acid. It is used for the manufacturing of large number of useful chemicals. Hence, it is also known as king of chemicals. In the olden days, it was prepared from ferrous sulfate. This ferrous sulfate is called green vitriol. Since it was prepared from green vitriol and having oily nature, it was also called oil of vitriol. It is also known as oil of vitriol. Let us discuss something about the manufacturing of sulfuric acid. Usually, the sulfuric acid is manufactured by contact process. Industrially, it was manufactured by using which method? Contact process. That contact process consists of three steps. First step is making sulfur dioxide. The second step is converting sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide. And the third step is converting sulfur trioxide to sulfuric acid. So, the contact process consists of three steps. First one is manufacturing of sulfur dioxide, then sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide, then sulfur trioxide to sulfuric acid. Let us discuss one by one. The first one, manufacturing of sulfur dioxide. Usually when sulfur is treated with oxygen, we are getting sulfur dioxide. How we are preparing sulfur dioxide? By heating sulfur with oxygen. The same sulfur dioxide can also be prepared by heating iron pyrites or any sulfide minerals. On roasting, we are getting sulfur dioxide. So, by roasting sulfide minerals or by heating sulfur, we are preparing sulfur dioxide. This is the first step for the manufacturing of sulfuric acid in contact process. The sulfur dioxide thus prepared is then converted into sulfur trioxide, that is oxidation. Sulfur dioxide prepared by burning sulfur in air is on subjected to further oxidation, we are getting sulfur trioxide. So, the oxidation of sulfur dioxide, we are getting sulfur trioxide, but that step is a reversible reaction. For the reversible reaction, we have to apply Le-Chatelier principle to get maximum yield. What are the conditions for getting maximum yield? Let us discuss. The formation of sulfur trioxide by the oxidation of sulfur dioxide, the delta H value is minus. Delta H value is minus means it is an exothermic process. For an exothermic process, there is no need of temperature, but the condition is at low temperature, the rate of formation of sulfur trioxide is very low. Therefore, in contact process, an optimum temperature of 720 Kelvin is applied and maintained throughout the process. So, what is the first condition to get maximum yield? Temperature. So, the process, contact process is an exothermic process. Even then, at low temperature, rate of formation of sulfur trioxide is low. Therefore, we are applying a temperature of 720 Kelvin and we are maintaining the temperature throughout the process. The second condition, the high pressure. Similarly, the high pressure favor the production of product. From the equation we can understand increase in pressure favor forward reaction. Contact process around 1.5 to 2 atmospheric pressure is applied and maintained throughout the process. Use of catalyst favor the formation of forward reaction. Therefore, in contact process, vanadium catalyst, that is vanadium pentoxide, is used as a catalyst. Also, increase in concentration of sulfur trioxide shift the reaction towards backward. To avoid that, sulfur trioxide ascend when it is formed, it has to be removed from the reactor. These are the conditions to get maximum yield in contact process. Now we come to the last step of contact process, that is conversion of sulfur trioxide to sulfuric acid. The sulfur trioxide thus formed is dissolved in concentrated sulfuric acid. We are getting oleum. Oleum means nothing but fuming sulfuric acid. The fuming sulfuric acid, formula H2S2O7, is otherwise called oleum. On dissolved in calculated quantity of water, we are getting sulfuric acid. How we are preparing sulfuric acid in contact process? First, we have to prepare sulfur dioxide. The sulfur dioxide, on further oxidation, we are getting sulfur trioxide. That sulfur trioxide, on dissolved in concentrated sulfuric acid, we are getting oleum. Oleum on dissolved in calculated quantity of water, we are getting sulfuric acid. So, this is the flow chart for the manufacturing of sulfuric acid by contact process. This diagram indicates preparation of sulfuric acid by contact process. That means it indicates the plant construction of contact process. So, in this process, the first unit, this unit is called sulfur burner. This we call it as sulfur burner. Here, the sulfur get burnt by hot air passed into it. The hot air is passed through this side. This, because of the hot air, the sulfur get burned and we are getting sulfur dioxide. The sulfur dioxide thus formed is passed through the next unit, that is the dust precipitator. This we call it as dust precipitator. As per the name we can understand, it remove the dust particle present in the sulfur dioxide gas. The sulfur dioxide gas, after it get free from dust, it get enter into the next tower. That tower is called washing tower. Here the water is sprayed from the top. The upcoming air get washed by downflowing water. The wet pure sulfur dioxide gas is then passed through next tower called drying tower. The next tower is called drying tower. Here, as per name we can understand, it dried the wet gas which is coming out from the washing tower. For that, sulfuric acid is sprayed from the top. Sulfuric acid is a best dehydrating agent, so it removes the water particle present in the sulfur dioxide gas. Thus, from the drying tower, dry sulfur dioxide is coming out, which is then passed through arsenic purifier to remove if any arsenic particles are present in the gas. Then the gas get passed through a preheater. Here the gas get heated. The heated hot sulfur dioxide gas is then passed through catalytic converter. Here vanadium pentoxide catalyst is present. The dry pure sulfur dioxide, when passed through this vanadium pentoxide catalyst, it get oxidized to sulfur trioxide gas. Sulfur trioxide gas. The sulfur trioxide gas is then passed through next tower. There sulfuric acid is sprayed from the top. So the sulfur trioxide gas mixed with the sulfuric acid, we are getting oleum. The oleum thus formed on dissolved in calculated quantity of water, we are getting concentrated sulfuric acid. The sulfuric acid thus produced in contact process is around 96 to 98% of pure. Properties of sulfuric acid. First one, physical properties. It is a colorless, dense, oily liquid. So colorless one, oily in nature, highly denser one. Its specific gravity is of 1.84 at 298 Kelvin. So specifically, highly specific in nature. The acid freeze at 283 Kelvin temperature. The acid freeze at 283 Kelvin temperature. The next physical property is solubility in water. Sulfuric acid is highly soluble in water. The solubility in water is highly exothermic. That means when we are dissolving concentrated acid in water, the large amount of heat is liberated. That is why care must be taken when we are preparing dilute solution. The concentrated acid must be added slowly into water with constant stirring. Chemical properties of sulfuric acid. The chemical properties of sulfuric acid are as a result of following characteristic features. One is the low volatility. It is a low volatile liquid. Then second one is the strong acidic nature. It is highly acidic in nature. It is due to the strong affinity towards water. The next one is the ability to act as an oxidizing agent. It having an ability to act as an oxidizing agent. These are the important characteristic features which are responsible for the chemical reaction of sulfuric acid. In aqueous solution, sulfuric acid ionizes in two steps. This is the first step. See the first step. This is the first step of ionization of sulfuric acid in water. H2SO4, when we are putting water, it will dissociate into HSO4 minus and H3O plus. Ka for this reaction is greater than 10. That means the Ka means acid dissociation constant. The acid dissociation constant for this stage 1 is very high. That indicate that is the larger value of Ka. Acid dissociation constant indicate it largely dissociate or it immediately dissociate into HSO4 minus and H plus ion. That means it is a very strong acid. The Ka value is very high, means sulfuric acid is a very strong acid. The acid form two series of salt. One is normal sulfate, sodium sulfate, potassium sulfate, like that normal sulfate, and the second one is bisulfate. Bisulfate means hydrogen sulfate. For example, if it is react with alkali, sodium hydroxide form sodium hydrogen sulfate and normal sodium sulfate. Anyway, the acid form two series of salt. Sulfuric acid, because of its low volatility, can be used for the manufacturing of more volatile acid. Since it having low volatility, it is used for the manufacturing of more volatile acids. Concentrated sulfuric acid is a strong dehydrating agent. Many gases can be dried by passing sulfuric acid through it. Hot concentrated sulfuric acid is a strong oxidizing agent. It oxidizes both metals and non-metals. Some of the examples are given here. Uses: sulfuric acid is very important industrial chemical. Sulfuric acid is mainly used in the manufacturing of fertilizers. It is used in petroleum refining industries. It is used in the manufacturing of pigment, paint, dyes, etc. It is used in detergent industry. It is used in metallurgical process also. It is used in storage battery. It is also used as a laboratory reagent. These are some of the uses of sulfuric acid.